If you are getting ready to retire, leaving the district, or a graduating senior, and you want to preserve your Google account data, then you should know about Google Takeout. This is a tool that allows users of Google products, such as YouTube and Gmail, to export their data into a downloadable zip file. Teachers can download content from at least 17 Google products, including Gmail, Google+, Google Calendar, Drive, Picasa albums, YouTube videos, Blogger, Bookmarks, and more. Since our students don't have access to all of these tools, they are able to create archives of the most critical tools, including Gmail, Calendar, Drive files, and Bookmarks. To access Google Takeout, go to your address bar and type www.google.com/settings/takeout. From here, the tool pretty much runs itself. All you have to do is click. You can choose to export all of the available services, or you can choose services from the list. Takeout will then process the request and put all of the files into a zip file. This can take quite some time, hours or even days, depending on how much data you have stored in your Google account. If you don't want to wait, or if the archive takes a long time to create, Takeout will send you an email notification once the export has been completed. You may get one or several downloadable files depending on the amount of data in your Google account. Clicking on the file will initiate the download process. If the process is quick, like here in this case, the zip file will download to your computer and most likely be stored in your Downloads folder. To access your Downloads folder, just open a new Finder window and click on Downloads from the left side of the window. If you're viewing your download in List View, you'll probably see the file at the top of the list. Alternately, you can view by column, which allows you to see the files in the subfolders. The zip file contains a separate folder for each service that was selected for export. You can store them here and leave them here if you like. In fact, you could choose to never do anything with them again. They'll just remain as part of your files until you need them. If you would like to take that data and integrate it with your data in another Google account, the process varies by tool. For example, you may wish to upload your files into the drive associated with your personal Google account, or maybe import your appointments from your school account into your personal Google Calendar. The rest of this tutorial will demonstrate how to import your data from the four most common tools: Bookmarks, Gmail, Calendar, and Drive. Let's get the yucky one out of the way first. I simply say that because you can't just do the obvious and pull your messages from one Gmail account into another. Now that you have a newly created MBOX file, you can import that data into an email client like Outlook or Apple Mail. One way around what I'm about to show you would be to simply forward all of your emails from your D2 account to your personal account. But if you're anything like a typical Gmail user, this would involve forwarding hundreds or thousands of messages. If this is the route you decide to take, you can create a filter that will allow you to forward incoming messages from this account into another. Unfortunately, once your D2 account is deactivated this summer, these messages will no longer be available to be forwarded. I will be using Apple Mail to import the messages. First, you'll need to sign into your account. Open a new Finder window, locate the Mail program in your applications, and launch the program. In the Mail menu, click on Accounts, then on the plus sign in the bottom left corner of the screen. The program will walk you through the steps of adding your account. Once you see your account in the left-hand pane, you can close that window. Scroll down on the left side of the Mail client until you see your account. Select the folder for your newly added account, and then in the File menu, click on Import Mailboxes. Select the option that allows you to import files from an MBox format and continue. One more time, locate the folder from your imported Takeout. You'll probably need to go to your Downloads folder and find the file. You're looking for the one that says Mail with the extension MBox. Once the import is complete, you'll see that you can find the imported mailboxes in the folder named Import in the Mailboxes list. It's important to know that these messages now live on the inbox on this computer. You won't be able to access them from any computer like you used to in your Google folder. At least now, though, you'll be able to look back with happy memories at all of those emails you sent and received in your time with the district. Now, compared to that, the rest of this will be easy. Let's start with the files from your Google Drive. First, you'll want to make sure you're signed in to your personal Gmail account, the new home to which your files will be relocating. Your archived Drive files from your D2 account were saved into the zip file in a folder aptly titled Drive. You can import the files all at once or simply select the ones you want. Just click on the upload symbol next to Create on the left side of the screen and choose the files you wish to import. Again, remember that you can leave the files where they are and only take them as you need them, or never do anything with them at all. Thanks to Google Takeout, it's yours to decide. To import your calendar events and appointments from your school district calendar into your personal Google Calendar, you also need to be sure you're logged into your personal Google account. In the upper right-hand corner of the screen, just above the calendar, you'll see the Settings cog. Click on it to reveal the menu and then select the Settings option. Once in your settings, you'll see the link for Calendars in the upper left corner under the heading Calendar Settings. Near the middle of the screen, you will see the option to import a calendar. Click to begin the process. When the Import Calendar box pops up, you will click Browse to navigate to the file from the zipped archive folder we made earlier and open the file. There should only be one file in this place, and you will see that it has the extension .ics. Click Open to select it. Here, I'm going to integrate my district calendar with my personal calendar, so I make the choice from the pull-down menu and click Import. If you never used your district calendar, as you see here with Evan's account, you will receive a message that 0 events were processed. However, it's far more likely that your import will take some time to process because you used your calendar so frequently. To import your bookmarks, you're going to need to use the Chrome browser. Sign in to your Google account by accessing your email, Drive, or calendar. In the top far right corner of the screen, you will see 3 horizontal lines. Click on them to reveal a menu. Scroll down to Settings and click. This will open a window that includes all of your Chrome settings. Near the bottom, under the Users heading, you will see the option to import your bookmarks and settings. Since we are importing the bookmarks that were saved in your Google Takeout archive, you will select the option that allows you to import a Bookmarks HTML file. Click Choose File to browse one last time for that zipped archive folder. This time, you will click on the Bookmarks folder and select the .html file. Simply click Open, and all of those bookmarks you saved in your school account will now become a part of your personal Google account, just like you never left. On behalf of your technology integration specialists and the entire technology department, we wish you the best of luck with your plans for the future, whatever adventures those may entail.